There you go, Sam.
Okay, I got it recorded.
I think another 60 years, we're going to be able to figure this out, Lee.
There you go, Earl. Now can you say something, Earl? Yeah. Isn't that amazing how that? Yeah, go ahead, Nancy.
Hey, I was obedient, right?
He said go ahead.
Oh, Earl Dunham.
Oh, I found it.
How people tell who they are.
Where's Bill? Oh, here we go.
Lee,
I gotta get Bill.
Yeah, hit the plus key down.
I gotta get Ellen Ector in here.
Lee, who is that everybody calling it somebody old?
Okay, well, that wasn't up in the top right-hand corner then. Okay.
You can hit the plus or minus.
Oh, okay.
This way you.
Huh?
All right. So you gotta figure it out then.
Yeah.
So I don't have to call her. All right.
Well, yeah. Okay, Bill's. We gotta get everybody in here. Connect the audio. We got two more coming. We got two more coming in.
Theirs goes by hard.
This is a riot.
It throws a lot of
It is.
people
Click
off.
on your name. Did you want to say something?
No, just say it.
Go ahead.
Who is that calling everybody old, Lee?
Luke.
Who is that everybody calling us old?
Hi, Judy.
Everybody's calling
Hi.
it gold.
I still didn't hear you.
I said, who is calling us old?
Everyone.
Ellen, all of
I don't know. I can look at a bunch of old people right there.
Who's that? They don't tell who they are.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, Bill. Bill, kid, if you can hear me, unmute your volume, your microphone, and turn on your video.
Lee,
Yeah.
would you please ask people to identify themselves when their face comes up?
What's that?
Ask people to identify.
Yeah, we were going to just do that. I'm trying to get.
Okay, who's that?
I was trying to get Bill.
Somebody else got on. Oh,
Bill?
this is something.
I don't know, Alan. How come you're on here twice?
Because I have my iPad. I have my iPad on too.
No, that's taking up screen space. I'm going to axe one of you.
Okay, it's fine.
There's Bill, kid.
Is that Ellen Ector?
Thanks, Alan.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's do whoever suggested that. Wait a minute. I got to get rid of this
By
one
the
right
time
here.
everybody's sitting ready to talk, time's up.
Remove Ellen Ector right there.
Yes, already.
Boom.
Look at what, 40?
Yeah.
That's 15 already.
No, we'll cancel it now. Oh, okay, Dick. Start with Dick DeLauder. We
Yes.
still have everybody that we can see.
Okay, can you see me now?
Okay, Dick, introduce yourself real quick and say what you do. We only got 20 more minutes.
It ain't happening.
I'm Dick DeLauder. I own SWD Incorporated. I have about 250 employees
Yeah.
Okay.
in Addison, Illinois.
This button right here, and then there's no more pictures. Just
How come you never write to me anymore, Dick?
look at
I
my.
do once in a while, Judy.
Well, hardly ever. You used to send me jokes all the time.
And I send you, I saw I got your one about hummingbirds.
Art, come
Oh,
on,
well,
Art,
oh,
turn on
you
your
really
video.
said that? Okay, well, I like people to send me jokes, so send me a lot of jokes.
Okay, I used to.
Hey, Bill, kid, how you doing?
Good. I see my cousin in my homeroom.
Bill, can you, just a minute. Bill, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you got to go down to the right hand, excuse me, to the left hand corner of your screen and unmute your audio. Lower left hand corner of the screen and unmute your.
I see Ken Vertigo, yeah.
Earl
He was
Dunham.
in my
Yeah.
homeroom.
I'm here.
Hi,
Who's here?
Ken.
Hi there, Ken.
Hi, Russ.
How things going?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Bill, kid, put your cursor on the screen, go down to the left corner, lower left corner, and click on start audio, or I mean, it's unmute rather. Click on unmute. Now he turned his camera off.
Wrong one.
Up his camera.
But anyway, we know who Dick is, we know who we are. Sherry, go ahead, you're next.
That's who's speaking.
Sherry Master, Sherry James.
There's your video.
Very James. How's that? Is that better?
Yes, much better, Bill. Good to see you.
Even a doctor can figure this stuff out. Sherry, how's your hubby doing?
He's hanging in there. We had a better
Good.
day today, so.
Good. Rush, go ahead, you're next.
Well, I just want to say hello, everyone, and happy reunion.
Yes.
It's so good to see everybody. I took a picture of most of you on there. I don't know whether it'll show up on my phone or not, but
Oh, good idea.
still in Rock Falls. And me and my wife are doing fine, trying to stay healthy. So so happy to see everybody and that you got it working, Lee. Thanks again.
Okay, don't, Nancy, you're next. Where's Judd?
He's here.
I'm here.
Well,
How are you? Guys,
are you still living out the same house where Steve Gentry used to live?
what do you say?
I don't know.
Judd, are you still living out in that same house out there?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
I know where you're at then. Okay, who's next? Gabby, you're next. Go ahead.
used to be next to the Gentrys. Did you know the Gentrys?
I don't know, I've known one of them for 57 or 58 years.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Gabby, go ahead.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're still in Northern Illinois and Judy Hominetti.
We need to know your names, like when you were in school.
Maybe under Gabby 822.
Gabby 822.
Gabby who?
Judy, go ahead.
Sherry, what's your maiden name?
Sherry Masters.
Oh, James, Sherry James.
Sherry James.
Sherry James, okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Ellen, I owe you a letter. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Are you still teaching?
I am. One would think I'd retire, right?
Did you retire?
No.
No, you haven't.
Oh, there.
I keep trying.
There, Glenn, you got it. There's
Yeah,
Glenn.
finally got it.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah, we finally got it on.
Yeah, okay, we got Jill Grace coming in. We got 9 minutes.
Square, you expand your.
Wait a minute, Judy, Bruce, your turn. Say something.
Oh, hi, everybody. I haven't heard anybody talk about grandchildren. Does anybody have any better than ours?
How's that?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay, Bobby, go ahead.
I didn't hear that.
There.
Jude?
Brian would like to say hello, and then he's going to go back to football.
Well, he's too late.
I know. There's little Bonnie.
See you next year.
There you go.
See you next year for sure.
There you go. Bobby, you're doing all right then, huh?
Doing all right, yes.
I've only heard about Brian on paper.
I lost my husband last year, so that was a big thing. It's not good,
No.
but so there's been quite an
That's
adjustment.
what I did the last time that I couldn't get out of it.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask, how many should be in our gallery? Because I thought I heard you say Bill
Oh,
Kidd
yes,
came
up
on.
at the top right hand of your screen, put your mouse up the top right hand of your screen.
Arrow.
And it'll either say speaker view or gallery view.
Right?
No, I have it on gallery, but I only have 9. I have 9.
Oh, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 12, 13, I've got 14.
Yeah.
And there's supposedly 18 in this conversation. I don't see the other
I got
4.
18.
Well, how do I get more?
13, 14.
I
I
only
don't
have
know.
9.
We got 2 Garys down here.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ken, go ahead, your turn.
All right, well, thanks, Lee, and thanks for getting all this together. I know you put in a lot of hours. It's been great to see all the people.
We're gonna look forward to seeing you next year. Earl, go ahead.
Hi. First of all, thanks to Lee and Bonnie for doing this. I don't have a clue about this stuff. Thank goodness my wife is here. She's on another Zoom right now with a bunch of ladies.
The Dunham brothers.
Anyway,
Okay, Alan, you've already said too much.
Of course, of course. Oh, well, I miss all of you. We were in Illinois for 2 weeks this summer visiting our son and his triplets, and our daughter and her 4 are in Austin, Texas. So, and keeping busy. Brian keeps trying to get me to retire, but my phone keeps ringing. But I have retired from school teaching per se, and now only tutor students. And because of the virus, I'm doing FaceTime lessons.
Oh, you poor girl. Ooh. Okay, Bill, go ahead.
Oh, and one other thing.
Yeah.
I got a message from Earl Dunham today. He's retired as a professor, and he and Brian and I and his wife are gonna meet up next year in Minocqua, Wisconsin. And I tried to get him to click on this, but he has a real big trouble with technology, so I don't think he will.
Right there. He's right there.
I agree with him.
Well, actually.
Okay, Bill, Ken, your turn.
When you spoke up, see how your green lights up when you talk?
Kathy, you're missing the
Oh, that's
class
quiet. Go ahead, Art.
reunion. It's
Bill.
Sherry.
What do you say?
Picture. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
today I found my password. How about that?
Bill, it's your turn.
Kathy, this is Sherry Masters. You're missing the class reunion. Turn on your computer.
Hey, we only got 16 minutes to go here yet. Hurry up, Bill.
Okay. Well, yeah, Joyce and I are thankfully in good health. They're up in the mountains where it's nice and cool, playing
We
lots
didn't
of
have passwords. I'll tell Lee. He
and
just has
we'll
to
probably
quickly
be going back down to the valley in about a week and a half.
Nothing like picking your
Oh, good. Sherry, James, if you're on the phone, we can hear everything you're saying.
Okay.
Glenn, go ahead.
Hey, we thank you very much. We know that you've put a lot of time and effort in here. The lady was asking about grandkids and great-grandkids.
Okay, I'll
We have
tell Lee.
14
Maybe he can do
grandkids and
something on
14
his end.
great-grandkids.
Wow.
We live in Muhammad, Illinois, and we're looking forward
No,
to seeing everybody next year.
There you go. Wayne Sari, how you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm doing fabulously as usual.
No, I can talk to him on the computer. I can tell him.
And I believe you probably are too.
Okay.
I don't have much to add to the
Bye-bye.
conversation. Life's been
Okay,
wonderful,
bye-bye.
continues to be. And I'm proud of many things in my life. Most of it comes from my family. So, I don't know what else to say. I just know that I'm a very busy man. And it seems like I have more to do than I have time to do it. And I have this spirit of get to it and get it done. But my body says, hey, buddy, slow down. So I'm in a conflict all the time. I was happy that it rained here today because I was doing some tedious work in my yard. And that gave me an excuse to let it go for a while.
Okay, Jill Grace, hard to see you, but you're next.
I know I can't get my volume up or my face.
Well,
Lee?
that's your personal problem.
Can you see me?
Kathy Cruz Schick is trying to click in. I called her on the phone to tell her she's missing the reunion. She says she needs a password. None of us needed one.
No, you don't need a password.
It's asking her for one. She doesn't know how to get in.
Tell her to get out of it and click on that link again.
Okay.
Whenever it happened to her.
Okay, Art, go ahead.
I don't know. Wayne's sister, isn't it?
Art, Lindsay, go ahead. Your turn.
Where's Art?
Here, let's get behind.
Art's not saying anything.
No, I don't see her.
There's Art Lindsay down there.
Art, can you hear me?
Yeah, Kathy? It's Sherry again. Lee says back out of it, completely out of it, and start over again.
I had to do that.
Go ahead, Art.
Art's trying. It's
Not
trying.
saying anything.
Who'd you say?
Art.
Art. Go ahead, Art.
Okay, back out and start over, and maybe it won't ask you for a password the
Okay,
second time.
we got 2 Garys here. Who's the second Gary?
Okay, bye-bye. Uh-huh.
They could be on this voice.
I assume that's who it is.
Whoever the second Gary is, neither one of you have your video on.
No, you don't.
Oh, brother. This is working because we got 18 people in this conversation and we don't have that many.
would be on there.
All right, well, anyway, we got 13 minutes to go. If you guys are interested, as I said in an email I sent out, I may be able to work around this thing and keep everybody in it. But if I can't, I can, within 5 minutes, I can send everybody a new link and just start over again if you're interested.
Okay.
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 I don't know. We had a hard time getting on the first time. We might not make it a second.
Now, there's
I want to
supposed be a
hear from
workaround
Art
to this
Lindsay.
thing, but I'm not sure how it works. So I may have to shut it out, send you another link and start over again. But I'll do that.
Go
Okay.
back and have everybody tell what
Can I make a suggestion,
What
Lee?
their hobbies are and what they do.
Well, we gotta get this guy right here with a video on.
Are you hearing me, Lee?
Pardon?
Judy, Bruce sent. I said, I think we should do this in another week because we all need time to contact people and find out why they're not here tonight.
If you all want to, I can set it up easily.
They made a decision not to be here.
Let's do it again, okay?
I think we should do it
When
next
do you want to
Saturday
do it
night.
again? You pick a date and I'll do it again.
Same time, next Saturday night, same time.
No, it can't be Saturday night.
Because
this is Friday.
COVID infested restaurants.
Friday night's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Well, did you say anything, Bonnie?
I was just gonna have everybody go back and tell what their hobbies are, what they do to keep busy now that we're all retired.
Go to the doctor's office.
Start with Dick.
I'm trying to get.
There's so many of us here, but there's so many
What are
missing.
your hobbies, she said.
It's more.
Drinking wine.
Yell somebody.
A little bit
too.
Judd.
Hey,
there's Art.
Is that all right? There you go.
Oh, Art.
Art ain't said anything yet. Bobby, you still only have one picture on the screen?
I have 9. I have,
Okay. I've got,
I have 9.
I got 16, 17, 18, 16 pictures.
How would I get
I can
more
only
in my
get 4,
gallery?
Pam, for some reason.
Stretch your screen.
Jill 5,
Wow.
you got 15, and 3 no-shows.
Well, if Dick is going to say anything, Bonnie and I are still down here in Southeast. A gift from Zoom.
Has been.
Upgraded by the host.
Hey, look at this.
Unlimited
Wow.
minutes.
All right.
Yay for them. Love it. Thank you. Anyway, Bonnie and I are still down. Hey, Jill, ever see you? Bonnie and I are still down here in Southeast Alabama. Got 9 inches of rain. Wasn't much. A lot of people got
Heard
that.
somebody say they had the iPad.
Obviously.
So maybe somebody with an
We're
iPad.
still on 15 acres down here. We've got 4 miniature horses, 2
Right.
birds, cats, and a dog.
Yeah.
I tried that.
Our
Maybe
newest,
somebody can tell you,
our newest hobby
because
is
I,
pickleball.
you
And
know,
we're
I don't wanna
loving
mess
playing
it up.
pickleball.
Yeah, that goes back to,
well,
I got
Bring your
4.
pickleball paddles next year.
Absolutely, Bill, absolutely.
I can tell you how to do it.
You see-
You gotta remember though, Bill, I'm an old man. I can't keep up.
Yeah, up there at the top.
Right here. Oh.
Who did I
Hey, Jill.
What?
Jill. There's Jill.
Okay, Gerald, we can see you.
Hi, Jill.
Hi.
Hi, old grade schooler.
I'm on a family class reunion video. Can I? Please, I'll call you
Hey,
back.
Ken,
Jump the Bill kid.
Ken Bernier, where's your better half?
Oh, Al, go
It's
ahead.
right here.
Oh, well, hi, all right.
I lost you.
By the way, I don't know, Jill, are you still, yeah. Hey, Jill, for next year's reunion, we got to call this thing 60 and 21 or something like that. How's that sound?
Looked like her, didn't it?
Everybody
Yeah,
got
I've
the
been
same
thinking
thing.
about different things. I'm trying to figure out how to get my volume up.
They just said, let's do this next week because there are people that, and then we can call people that didn't get on. So they're going to try it again next week. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get off the screen. Hold a minute.
Yeah, we can hear everything you're saying to your lover there, Gil.
I'm on the phone with Kathy. I'm on the phone with Kathy and she still can't get in. She backed out and she still can't get in. It keeps asking her for a password.
All right, just a minute. Hold it.
Hold on.
I don't have it handy. Give me her email address.
Okay, what's your email address?
And I will send another link to you.
Well, that's fun. There, so I don't know.
Somebody just dropped out. I don't know who it was. Art did.
Bonnie, I've got it right here on my phone. I'll tell him.
Yeah, I don't have it handy.
Yeah.
Tim Bonner got in front of me.
Well, anyway, Russ, what are some of your off-duty
Old
hobbies?
people play with technology. It's
Bonnie?
funny, you're
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sherry's maiden name. What is Sherry's maiden?
Hold it, let Sherry talk. Go ahead.
James.
What is Sherry's maiden name?
My maiden name is James. And here's Kathy's email address that you asked for. It's Schicksters, like Kathy Schick, SCHICKSTERS @hotmail.com. We're trying to get Kathy Cruz Schick into this. She's been trying and trying.
Okay, Bonnie will go right now and send a new page to her with the link in it.
Okay.
Tell her that it
Anyway, Rush, go ahead.
Terry, tell her it took me like 12 minutes to get in. Same thing. I finally got in.
Did it ask for a password though?
Yes, it did. And each
It took
time
me a while to catch up with everybody.
You click on the
I
link
had
that says
trouble with
there's
the
an
password, but I was using a phone and couldn't do it on the Zoom.
Hey, Wayne,
Yeah.
you still have grandkids wrestling?
No, my youngest son wrestled, and he wrestled in high school and college and middle school, and he did well, very well, extremely well. All over this nation we traveled, and he come out and won so many times. But he hurt his back in college, his sophomore year, and that was the end of his career as a wrestler. Then he went on to coaching, and he did that for a couple of years, not coaching, refereeing. He did that for a couple of years and he quit doing that. I wanted to ask Sharon James a question.
Sherry right now is muted because she's talking on the phone.
Oh, okay.
As soon as she comes back on, I'll unmute her.
Okay. Well, I think I'm muted too.
He said you can talk.
I have all kinds of
right or left
problems.
Swipe right or left on the bottom. Swipe right or left down the bottom.
I don't know what happened to Art, but he gave up, I guess.
I'm viewing 15 people.
See?
Or
There you
15.
go. So she said right or left, but she said you can only see so many at a time, but then you can toggle through them by zooming, by doing right and left.
3, 4.
There you go.
Russ,
So
what's
now
your
you
wife
got the
saying?
Yeah.
idea? Yeah, so all of them don't. Okay, she doesn't know how to get everybody, but she said you can scroll through them by down at the bottom.
There's Ken.
Yeah, he can scroll. Yep, he can scroll.
Hi, Dick.
All right, well, that's how.
I know
I
it, Dick.
told him, I said, I don't know.
Check the water.
Where'd Bill Kidd go? There he is.
There he is.
I'm right here.
Yeah, hey, Bill, you guys playing pickleball indoors or out?
My neighbor.
I'm sorry?
Are you playing pickleball indoors or out?
Not indoor because the fans down there spread everything around. We've been doing everything outdoors, and then you were socially spread enough that we're okay.
Yeah. When this thing first hit here, they put in some stupid rule that we couldn't even pick up anybody's ball other than our own. We had to kick balls back and forth to each other.
Whoa.
And we said enough of that real quick.
Give me a break.
Any
There's so
other-
much misinformation. There's so much misinformation out on this, you don't know who to believe.
I know it. I don't know. Ellen, do you play
Oh, I see how to
pickleball?
get Ken.
Ellen, do you play pickleball also?
We just
Good
got
to
a
see
new
you.
pickleball court put in our complex, and we're getting all the equipment, so I haven't started, but they just put it in.
Well, something.
You're right down near Fort Myers where one of the nationals are held.
That's right.
I'm down there at that time. This is Dick.
Bill Kidd. Where are you at in Arizona up in mountains?
Hey,
I'm sorry?
Where are you at in Arizona up in mountains?
It's the White Mountains. It's Pine Top, Arizona. You cut north to Payson, and then go east through Obergard, Heber, and then on to Sholo, and then on to Pine Top. Right in the middle of the largest contiguous ponderosa pine forest in the country.
Whoa.
So how
which
far
hasn't
away
burned down yet.
from Sholo?
Yeah, they're not saguaro cactuses up here. We're about 7,200 feet up. I'm about 20 minutes from a ski resort.
Yeah.
Wow. Must be nice.
Come on out and check it out sometime.
Is that Gary Maxwell, that Gary? I want to know.
Is Gary on?
Well, there's two Garys here.
Yeah,
And the only Gary I can think of is Gary Maxwell. Does that make sense?
And there's no.
Also Gary Stafford.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
We go get Gary.
I don't know, but he is muted and video turned off, so I can't do anything about it.
I know.
Yeah, I talked to Gary Maxwell here. I talked to Gary Maxwell here a few months ago, and
Bought that
he's
2.4 manifold for that 55 Chevy off of Gary Stafford. Did you?
Dick DeLauder,
Yes.
how are you and your wife? Are you all healed from that terrible auto accident?
Well, we're not totally healed, but we're doing a lot better. We're you know, Sharon was really in bad shape. The fire chief told me she had 2 minutes to live, but we both outlived him.
Dick, where are you at now? Up north or down in Naples?
I'm in my house on Lake Michigan. I watched a beautiful sunset on Lake Michigan tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Florida. We'll go to Florida in the middle of October.
Yeah. Okay.
We normally live in Addison, Illinois.
Right.
I took a picture, Ken.
Do you
My
fly
wife's still
or drive?
And if you want to do what you want to do with your camera and your phone, you can do both. But anyway.
My wife says we don't live normally.
There's a way of doing it. You don't know how to do it.
Well, I don't know. I'm still recording this thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this mess.
And then there's a way to get like just the person who hosted it and then you.
I took a few pictures of everybody.
Oh, no.
Hey, Earl, are you still teaching, working, or are you retired?
I'm retired.
Hey, good.
You got on. Good for you.
About 2 years.
Ellen, I think you're the only one that's still working.
I think so, and I really keep trying to quit, but my phone keeps ringing.
Well, you must be a darn good teacher. They still want you to come back. So.
But I love it. I love what I do. And right now, all my students are Chinese, so it's ESL basically.
Oh, wow.
Hey, just a question for everybody. No big deal, but I wondered, did you all get the pictures? I know you couldn't really see them, but the pictures I sent out of the photo boards of all of our classmates and teachers that passed away.
Yes.
I know you couldn't see the individual pictures, but what did I count? 79, I think it was.
There's a lot.
Wow. I think it was 79. If you haven't seen those pictures, I got them posted on our class site under a folder called 60th anniversary or 60th reunion, even though we haven't had the reunion. But the pictures are there in case you want to see them. And again, I've got the pictures of the student, the fellow classmates, the teachers, as far as I know, that are no longer with us.
And you and Bonnie are doing an incredible job putting this all together and keeping us all together and keeping us all in touch with each other. Thank you so much.
I don't do it either.
I don't do much anymore because I got it all set up, but it took, well, never mind. It was a lot of work.
Wait.
Well, we all owe you a steak dinner.
What do you say?
Hey,
yeah, well,
does anybody?
We'll play a game of pickleball for that steak dinner. How's that sound?
Okay.
What about Gene Geyer? Track coach, cross country, wrestling.
Yes,
I tried to get some follow up on him a while back. At last I heard he was out in California somewhere.
Who?
Gene Geyer.
Track and field coach, cross country coach.
Also,
He was married to
And just so arts teacher.
The plans for a reunion next year are the same Friday, Saturday. I just don't know the dates yet. I'm waiting to hear back from Limestone. They're going to tell me when the homecoming's going to be.
Okay.
But it'll be the same plans, Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Well, thank you for all the work you did, even though it didn't.
I was so disappointed. I can't tell you how disappointed I was.
You kind of just had it dumped in your lap, so thank you.
Yeah, well, I can't fill Vivian's shoes. She did a wonderful job, but I'm trying.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bill Kidd, I'd like to invite you to come to see us sometime. I'd like to come out and see you too.
Yeah, you got an open invitation anytime you want, in the winter in Scottsdale and in the summer up in Pine Top.
I just have to think one other thing about those pictures where I've got missing classmates.
Right.
Barb Rakestraw, if you remember Barb Rakestraw, who married Dean Meyer originally,
Right.
she is not missing. I know where she is, but she does not desire to participate in any of the class activities.
Right. I tried to get a hold of her and I haven't had any luck.
Yeah, she's living in is it Urbandale, is it, or Champaign area? someplace
I
down
think
there.
it's
I got her address, but she
yeah,
doesn't want to be involved.
Southern Illinois.
Yeah. And there's one other person, I can't think of her name right now. Oh, that's heck, I should mention. Anyway, who is living out in Arizona, but also doesn't want to be involved with anything. So missing as far as I'm concerned.
She said, forget I was ever there, right?
Maybe it's on the table, maybe on the bed. No.
Yeah.
It's just in one of the boxes in the bedroom, mine.
Well, she said 60 years to forget about it.
For those two people, should we still just send them little notes saying, we're thinking of you and this is what's happening. Call us if you want to come?
We have, Jill's got the address.
As long as I've got the name and address on my list, I send out the mail ones.
Okay.
Nancy does the email and I do the mailed ones.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I'll continue to send them. I've got plenty of stamps and envelopes and, oh yeah, we'll keep inviting them or like you said, tell them we're thinking about them.
You know who we're missing tonight? Nancy Strunk. I'm surprised she's not on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is she? She was in.
Shall I call her?
Working on the reunion.
If we do it again, we'll call
We'll
her.
do it again. Where's Kathy?
I don't know. I said
She couldn't get on.
Yeah, but we sent her an email.
Well, we need to be over.
She said she'd try again with a new email, but there's something about it with her system that is not working apparently.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
See, first name's Gary.
I was going to ask how many of our class still are with us? 60, 70, 80?
Who's
how
that?
many of our class are still with us? We've had out of 160,
I'd have to count.
probably about 80.
Yeah, we had
I don't
approximately
have an exact count
165
either.
in the class,
Good.
if I remember correctly, about that. And I know of 79 that have passed away, plus, what is there, 80 missing? So that's 87 from 165. That's about 80 left.
Yeah.
About half.
About half.
165 classmates.
Must be something bad in the water around Bartonville.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and I can't keep track of teachers anymore. At one time I had a contact at Limestone in the office who would let me know when faculty died, but that contact is no longer available. So
Smile, kid.
I can't update that.
Yeah,
was
I
able
do
to,
have a contact. She just called me a couple of weeks ago about next year and she said she'll stay in touch with me. Her name is Lisa Jones.
Judy Holman.
Oh, nice.
Jill has a contact and she's going to let
Oh, good, Jill, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to keep
I have
me
been able to
informed.
get a hold of, not recently, but y'all remember Jerry Weislake, who taught physics,
Yeah.
chemistry? I haven't talked to him for probably 2 or 3 years, but he was out in California, married somebody out there, retired from teaching, was a tax guy, but was not interested at all in talking about Limestone or any students or anything. He just kind of, goodbye.
Okay.
So I haven't bothered him anymore.
Okay.
You should give him my name and tell me to give him a call. I only lived about 4 doors down from the guy.
Oh,
Are you serious?
There's a Gary Maxwell.
From Jerry Weislake?
Right there.
Gary Weiss.
Jerry Weislake, yeah, he was only about 4 doors down. I used to play sandlot baseball with him, and then he ended up being my physics teacher.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought he was in California.
No, I'm saying when I was in grade school and high school, Jerry was about 4 doors down from me.
Okay. I thought you meant now too.
Well, the thing that kind of made me mad about the guy was I got him, I worked down at L.I. Mills in the summertime because my dad ran that place. You remember L.I. Mills in Bartonville, and I got Jerry Weislake a job down there to work in the summertime for a couple of summers as teachers do. Well, I didn't get much thanks for that, but anyway,
Well, people change, I guess.
Yeah.
Not me.
supposed to be 40 minutes, so he's already gone over that.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop. Wayne, ask Sherry what you wanted.
Okay, Sherry, you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, do you still have that arrowhead I gave you in grade school?
I have it in a drawer in my cedar chest.
All right, I just was curious about that over the years. I thought about that.
Oh.
I have been a huge artifact collector. I sold a mail order when I was going to college, and I sold them for $2 a piece. I advertised them in Science Digest. I bought a bunch of jewelry boxes from this jeweler.
Oh, there's Bobby.
When he first went into business, he
Well,
didn't have them in Boston
It
as
says
a
Bobby, so Roberta.
So I bought a bunch of
Or
them for
somebody.
almost nothing, and I lived on a 200-acre patch of land in a house that was 200 years old. I hunted Indian artifacts, I fished, and I did something. Oh, I worked in my garden. That's pretty much what I did, and I loved it.
Who would Bobby be?
Hey, that's me.
Roberta.
Bobby Welch.
Pardon?
Bobby Welch.
Bobby Welch. Bobby Welch, if you can hear me, turn your video on.
Well, I was trying to get everyone in my gallery, and somehow I lost video.
Yeah, I did that too.
Well, if you go down to the left-hand corner of your screen, you'll see where it says start video.
I'm losing every time.
I don't even see Zoom, and I don't even see anybody anymore, but I hear all of you.
Okay.
I'll try.
Well, you're in deep trouble.
I'm in big trouble.
Do you have your video on?
Right now, I'm afraid to click. No, it's just my, all of my, I just can't find Zoom. I think if I could find Zoom on my apps, I think I could get back in, but I don't know.
Well, you must be on Zoom if
Well,
you're
you're on
hearing
Zoom
us.
if you're talking to us.
Yeah, if you're hearing
Well,
us.
but I don't see anybody.
Well,
go down to the left-hand corner where it says video.
It doesn't. I'm not on that anymore.
Oh, you
There's
don't
Zoom.
have
Wait
that.
a minute.
Way down and just move your.
There
you
you
are.
are.
You're back.
Yeah, she's back again.
Back.
Yes.
Woohoo! You did it.
This is a strain for all of us. I didn't think I could figure it out either.
I just, when the others, when I see 9, and when the others,
Sherry, go ahead.
I don't know who it is.
Sherry, go ahead.
I just I got an email from Paul Springer today. Do anybody remember him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember the name.
He was the minister.
Yes. And he is really going through some major serious health issues. We've been in contact for probably, all these years. And he just really is, if any of you are prayer warriors, lift up a few prayers for him. He's really going through some health struggles right now.
Ooh.
Where's he at, Sherry?
He's in California. He's back in California. He was on the East Coast for a while taking care of
There's
his
the problem right there.
back in California.
California. The California fruit.
I get with that.
Hear you, John.
Say that.
Well, I don't know what.
I don't understand why there's only certain people up there.
Our kids, our daughter and family are out in San Diego, and we had airline tickets to go see them last April. Well, obviously that went by the wayside. So
I guess to go there and
it's
turn.
a year since
I
we've
can talk.
seen them, but we're just not quite ready to fly yet.
I want to say hi to Judy.
Who's that?
Hey, there she is. Say hi.
Hey, cuz, Judy, I wanted to say hi to you.
That's awfully nice of you. I wonder if all you people who are there together take the opportunity to see each other, because I know I took really for granted my family and my friends for all these years. And now I don't have any siblings left at all, and only one aunt. And I just can't believe how isolated I feel, that I know I took everybody for granted for such a long time. I should have stayed in touch closer and better.
Are you still up by Chicago?
Yeah, we're outside of O'Hare by about 18 miles northwest.
Oh, okay.
Chicago. Yeah,
Yeah.
in a little suburb. But I'm missing people like Sandy Maurerman. I
Yeah.
have, she's not here, and I thought, well, surely she'd be on. We'd have a chance to say hello. And Nancy and Jerry were at my sister's funeral. At least Nancy was about a year ago when I lost my last sister.
Did she say where she was from in
So
Chicago?
She said
yeah, I really
northwest of O'Hare.
I miss
Ask her what's up
so
with
many people.
That's a good message for all of us, Judy, though.
Lisa.
We shouldn't take things for granted. We should be in touch with all our family.
Right.
And make
Judy,
those-
where did you say you lived? Outside Chicago?
It's in Park Ridge.
Park Ridge, okay.
We're in Plainfield.
Now, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. Who is Gabby?
Judy.
Judy Holman.
Judy Holman, Eddie.
Oh, okay.
Judy Eddie?
Yeah, we're not very far.
yeah, I
away
can,
from you. I'm going to ask Jill if who has all the email addresses, because I don't know if they're on the 50th class reunion book or not.
Nancy has all of them. Nancy Strunk.
Are
all right.
email
Well, Lee's got them too.
I've got every email the problem is this class creator thing, because of privacy things, that cannot be published, that and phone numbers. So if you want email addresses or phone numbers, just email me or call me and I can give them to you.
Yeah, I think that would be, I would love to see that published. Maybe other people would too on a site somewhere. Before our
Well,
next.
I
Can't do it.
Illegal.
It's
Yeah,
not-
I still
you can't do that.
See, the problem is, whenever I've been asked for email addresses, I've given them out. Technically, I would have to have the permission from the individual concerned to do that. So I mean, I could put together a list and send them to everybody, but all it would take would be one person to object.
Okay, there's the people that's been on.
So I will do it on an individual basis. I will not publish it on
Who's the girl stood up for you?
If you're looking for one particular one, Judy, I've got the email addresses too.
Brown Catherine.
I don't have my glasses.
Lee, how about getting around the legal problem by just putting a thing out on a website for people that just send you a letter or an email giving you permission to send it to the class?
Or if this
Well, yeah, I could probably
do that. Yeah.
I could probably do
If
that.
everybody would send you an email giving you permission, then they wouldn't have a legal problem.
Yeah, that's probably true. I could do it.
Okay, there's the people that's been on. Bill Kidd, I don't know.
Hey, Nancy Swindenhammer, how you doing?
Good. John and Judy and Judd and I just want to thank you for doing this. This has been great. And I hope you can do it again.
Where is Judy? I want to say hi.
Hi, Jill.
Tell her get her face in there.
Judy, I can't see you.
There they are.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, John.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Sherry.
Hey,
Hello,
my
hello.
old neighbor.
Judy, we're
Hi,
gonna do
Bill.
lunch one of these days.
My old neighbor.
Yeah.
Well, it's so good to see everyone.
Yeah, I miss everybody. It's so good that we can at least see each other and talk to each other. And
yeah,
this is
Well, you better keep yapping. We still got 30 minutes to go here. They gave us another 40 minutes.
Lee?
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, I still don't have a computer.
I know that, Judy.
I have to write you a letter.
You're still in the dark.
Judy, you and I are not only you're old, you're I don't know what.
I'm old fashioned.
You're in the dark ages.
Yeah, I am.
Like 160
If I
and
write
it's like 80.
to my grandchildren in cursive, they
There were
can't even
207 juniors.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandson, they didn't teach him cursive either.
No, they're not. They're not.
Who was Glenn?
And they can't read it either.
No,
No.
they can't. No, they can't.
That's right.
It's a whole new world.
It's gonna change. Yeah, it's gonna change the world when they can't read it or write it.
Yeah.
Now, what are we going to do when the grid goes down and you have to write and talk to people?
Yeah.
Y2K.
I don't have their name on there. All they got is, I still don't know who, I don't know.
Does anybody play bridge?
I was monitoring an SAT test, and at the bottom of it, they had to sign their name. And the kid said, "What do you mean sign your name?"
Joe.
So
Yeah,
this is where we are.
that's sad.
My
Go
youngest
back the
grandson,
old fashioned way and put an X.
Do we have any bridge players out there?
Say again?
Do we have any bridge players out there?
We used to play in a couples bridge group, but I hate to say it, our friends keep dying. Broke up.
How many of them are still left in Peoria?
Lost several of our players.
I don't have any friends with my dog and my horses, so you know.
Well, I take euchre or poker or anything anybody wants to play. We just love to play games.
I miss bridge. I had a ladies group also that played, but a lot of them have been sick and whatever. And of course now with the COVID stuff, but hopefully can get back to it again because that's such a good game.
There's a cat.
Played bridge in the military.
Cat behind the lead.
That was the #1 recreation when I was in the Air Force.
That's where I learned.
See?
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, is your son still in the military or is he out?
He's in the military and he's signing papers. Hopefully we'll get his lieutenant colonel sometime next year. Around the first of the year.
Well, tell him congratulations. That eagle doesn't look bad.
Oh.
Well, he hasn't got it yet. He's putting the papers in,
Okay.
but he's got a pretty good record there to go on. I've got two others too. My granddaughter Samantha now is Marine Corps in Okinawa.
Ooh.
Wow.
And my grandson took the nuclear program in Charleston to run nuclear reactors, and he's somewhere submerged in the ocean as a nuclear submariner.
Oh my God.
Well, I tell you what, Bill, my nephew, who my nephew who I pinned on his ensign rank many years ago, will take command of a nuke sub in about 3 months.
Wow.
Which one?
In Hawaii,
He's in Hawaii, and the boat will be the Hawaii.
Okay, Bailey's on USS Connecticut.
Okay. If you can believe this, my nephew is 6'7". He's a submariner.
On a submarine?
Yeah, the subs are a little bigger than back in our era.
But you know, it's interesting you talk about that because that grandson of mine, putting himself through school basically and had degree. And so, I mean, those guys like you're talking about your nephew can get out and make $1 million in the civilian world in the nuclear agency, but he prefers to stay in the military, you know.
Different.
Well, that's a good career. You know, they're paying for his education. He should have a physics degree, at least a bachelor's by the time he gets out, and maybe even a master's.
There was more than one of them that was different.
So he
We wasn't, no.
should have a fairly guaranteed career there if he wants to stay in.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Bobby, are you seeing everybody yet or just nothing?
I still can see only the first 9 people that were on.
I don't know what I can do about that.
No,
At the top
maybe
of the
it's
screen,
maybe it's because I'm using an iPad instead of a computer.
Oh, well, you may not have enough room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to put the Zoom on my computer.
Yeah, there you go.
Jill, are you glad you made the move back from Florida to Illinois?
I miss Florida. I loved it down there, but I'm closer to my kids up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter lives about a mile from me. My granddaughter and grandson live about a mile from me. So we have plenty of help when we get where we can't do anything anymore. It could be soon. Who knows?
I got another question. Does anybody else still have their high school class rings?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
I've got all the yearbooks.
Okay, raise your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a class ring that's one of those stolen in one of our moves.
You know, oh, mine got stolen.
Books.
Hey,
Yeah,
for
no,
Lee and Bonnie.
Yes.
Do you folks have any trouble with flooding
No, not here. Let's
Good.
say we only had 9 or 10 inches of rain here. Our 15 acres kind of slopes down into a big ravine. It looks like Niagara Falls coming off the peanut fields next
Oh
door,
my God.
but no actual flooding in the area.
Oh, good.
Cat really gives yourself bad.
Getting ready for bed.
Hey, Dick Delata.
Yes. How you doing, Earl?
Hey, when are you going back to Florida?
October 18th.
October 18th. Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll be back until May.
Oh,
Then I go back and forth from my house on Lake Michigan to Addison.
okay. Well, we escaped.
I was going to ask you if you're
Sorry
going
we didn't get to see you.
I'm sorry we didn't get to see you too. I really apologize. That was my mistake. Anyway, I'm looking forward to trying it again.
Sorry, what again?
Oh,
He's going to come see us.
Oh. Well, we've been yakking here for an hour and 4 minutes.
Oh, dear. I said 40 minutes would be enough. That'd be plenty.
I don't know why they gave us
Earl's doing anything pole
They'll send you a bill.
I tell you what. Yeah, go ahead, Sherry.
Early in the morning.
I just texted Sandy Johnson, Sandy Maurman.
Yeah.
To see why she wasn't on. She says, so sorry, I had another obligation. But are we going to try and do this next week, next Friday?
Well, why don't we maybe make it a little bit longer than that and like maybe do it in October or
Well, next week is October.
Oh, all right.
It's up to you guys. I have nothing to do.
Shall I just tell her? Shall I just tell her that if we do it again, you'll send out another email?
I will, but I'm just if we can get a consensus here. Why don't, if y'all want to do it again, why don't we wait a couple of weeks and make it on the 9th of October?
Okay.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
No big deal.
I'll be in South Carolina at my granddaughter's wedding that weekend.
Well, then we
But
can
that's
change.
all right. You can do it then.
No, let's
That's
do it the week
okay.
after. Let's do it the week after.
I will be in Upper Wisconsin, but I think I can get on.
I don't know. Come to consensus. I don't care.
At least we're still able to travel. That's good.
That is good.
Yes.
Still able to what?
Travel.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then you want to make
I
it.
decided staying away from the people in Wisconsin.
How does the
How
16th
about like
of
a
October
month?
look?
How about a month?
Huh?
How about a month?
A month from now.
A month from now?
No,
Yeah.
that'll be too close to Halloween.
What's the day? It's the 25th. That'd be the
What's
23rd.
Halloween have to do with anything?
What you say?
I have to get my costume.
All right, 23rd of
Yeah,
October, take it or leave it. I'm going to send out another message and we'll do the same thing again.
That
Okay.
sounds good.
We'll
Sounds
take it.
good, Lee.
We'll take it.
Sounds good, Lee.
Sounds
When
good.
We
is
still
that
got
going to
15
be?
minutes to go here.
Hey, hey.
You can call, you can leave anytime you want to.
I missed you said.
I don't know who that 20th.
When are you doing this again?
A month from now.
23rd.
Okay.
In a
Why
month.
don't you cutting us
23rd,
off?
Is that a Friday?
Yes.
Friday.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'll write
So
it down.
has anyone else been out flying around the country? We have tickets to fly to Austin Christmas Eve, and we're still a little nervous about it. Has anyone?
No, we're driving to South Carolina. I'm not flying.
We don't go anywhere but fly. We fly everywhere.
We actually flew from Bloomington, Illinois to St. Pete Airport, 2-hour flight on Allegiant, and it was super clean.
Uh-oh.
HEPA air filters, everyone had on masks.
What happened?
It was very
Changed,
clean.
I don't know.
And I felt very
Didn't touch
safe.
anything.
I felt very safe. But
Maybe somebody left.
Christmas flight is on Southwest, and I don't know anything about Southwest.
They're
I think they're pretty good. And I
They're
think
very
they're all
good.
doing a good job now.
And it's a 2-hour flight, no transferring. And the airports were super clean.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to have to leave a mask on.
There's
for
nobody
that
there.
long.
Yeah, well, 2 hours, yeah, and you just sit
Well,
quietly.
Gary's
You
gone.
sit and your
Hi,
face
Joyce.
is all hot
That's true.
and your nose is running.
Your face is all hot and your nose is running.
Hi, Joyce. Good to see you.
Hi, Sherry. Say hi to Tom.
I will.
I'm going to sign off also.
What?
Sign
Sure.
off.
Okay, we'll see you, whoever said that.
Good seeing you, Dick.
Come
Okay,
again.
sure, Ken.
Okay, Dick, we'll see you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Dick.
It's on the bottom of
Bye-bye.
your.
Bye.
Hey, be safe, all you guys. Love you.
Okay, thanks for clicking on. See you next summer.
Yep.
You bet.
Righto.
Hope to see
Bye,
you
Ellen.
in a few weeks.
Okay,
Maybe Tom will be with us by then.
good.
Okay.
Great. But Phil's taking
Tom,
pictures?
So long. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
See you.
I think,
Oh, Russ, okay.
I can't say her name.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Really
All right, we'll
enjoyed
try
it.
again in a month.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sounds
Talk
like
to
a
everyone.
plan.
Oh,
Forward
did
to it.
Earl ever say where he was living?
Art, well, their Art's still there.
Earl Dunham? No.
Earl
What's that
Dunham.
one? Is it? We still gotta figure out who that Gary is.
we'll try to get Kathy
Oh, it says.
and Sandy on next time. Everybody else is
Yeah.
missing.
They'll have time to figure it out by then.
Class.
Go ahead. Go
I don't know
ahead.
about
Go
you, but I'm
ahead.
getting warm.
Go ahead.
Man, go ahead. Go ahead. Ask.
Hey, Earl, where you living at? Earl Dunham.
Up tomorrow, isn't it?
I'm sorry, what?
He's a classmate. This one right here.
Where you living at, Earl?
I am in a, I guess I'd call it a first-ring suburb of Minneapolis called Edina.
Ah, okay.
Edina.
I knew you from 4-H and FFA in Limestone.
Yeah.
He's
A long time ago.
classmate.
We had some terrific golf ball teams in 4-H, right?
Oh, yes, it was. Yes.
Hey, Earl,
Yeah,
I remember you from track.
yeah. Track.
Been a long time since you did any pole vaulting, right?
Oh, yeah. Only in the morning. But, no, those were good old days.
Good old days, yeah.
I moved from Western Illinois, just a farm kid. I didn't know, if it wasn't for track, I would have been very depressed. But Larry Ertley was a senior, and he mentored me in pole vaulting. He actually won the Illinois State Championship that year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
I
remember
was
that.
never,
I don't know how to get out of it.
I was never even within a foot of him, but I think for
You remember
one.
Don Roan?
I'm sorry, what?
You remember Don Roan?
On who?
They want to do it again in a month.
Don
Don
Roan.
Rome, cross country.
How to get back
Sixth
on.
in the state in the mile our freshman year.
He's dead.
So
Yeah,
Larry
Don
got
died a
first
few
on
years
four,
ago.
but Don got sixth in the mile.
Ran cross country, right? He's damn good too. Him and Jerry Beckman.
Cross country, we had good teams, and I've lost track of Mr. Geyer, Gene Geyer. I hope he's
Yeah, well, last I heard, he was living out somewhere around Berkeley in California.
Yeah.
I went on the internet and traced his name, but I really didn't have a good source to get a hold of him. And you figure, oh, he's got to be in his late 90s.
Yeah.
He's dead.
So one reason probably why I couldn't get a hold of him, he's probably in a care facility if he's still with us.
Yeah.
He was a great coach.
Oh yeah, very principled guy.
Yeah, I remember that. And he taught a lot of boys how to.
Hey, Bill. Bill, Ken, do you still have that endowment thing for Mr. Schmidt at the high school?
Oh yeah, I gave it to a young lady named Avery Robinson. She will be at University of Illinois, and she's going to be doing speech therapy. Last year, I gave it to a young lady who was going to Western to be a music teacher. But while I happened to be back and attended the ceremony last year, and there was a young lady, and they were co-valedictorians, who wanted to be a pediatric oncologist. So I gave 2 scholarships out that year.
Well, that's neat. How many years you been doing that now?
Let's see, I think I'm on around my 8th or 9th year.
Yeah, we're talking about Gloria Smith for people you don't understand.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Gloria Schmidt was junior English and student council advisor.
Yeah.
She and her husband, Pete, and I were very good friends because we were friends much after I left, went on to college and that. And then I spent 3 months in the last part of my senior year in medical school at St. Francis.
This one over.
And Gloria was there as a
saying
patient.
goodbye.
I'm sorry?
Wave at him or whatever. Talk to him. I would talk to him.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I used to go, whenever I'd go back to Limestone on occasions, years ago, I always stopped in and saw Mrs. Smith. She was always fun to talk to. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Lee. Bye, Bonnie.
Hi,
No, I didn't say that. We'll see you, Judy.
Right.
A question. What is that behind your head? What is that hanging?
It is a bird stand. Our whole house is filled with bird stands, bird cages.
Oh.
You like birds?
We have a yellow nape Amazon and a blue and gold macaw, which are
How about that cat back there like some birds too?
big birds.
The cat is looking at all the birds.
Oh. We have 2 cats too.
Yeah, Judy, you probably weren't on, but we've got 4 miniature horses. We've got 2 cats, 2 birds, and a dog.
Wow.
Too much for any one family.
Yeah.
When we first moved up here, Bonnie and I both had Tennessee walking horses, not high class, but they were really nice horses.
Yeah.
We finally got to the point where we weren't working them enough, and we had miniature horses. So I've trained probably 6 miniature horses to pull carts as a single and to pull a wagon as a team. I no longer have any trained to pull as a team, and we got rid of our wagon. Our latest purchase was about a year ago, a little filly that is a year and a half old now, and she is about 27 inches tall. Won't get much bigger. She's just a little love ball. Wherever I go, she follows me around just like a puppy dog. She's really quite a little animal. So out of the 4 now, I have 2 that pull single carts. We take them in every October. We take them over to our church, and I give about 125 to 150 kid cart rides, and it's amazing to me because I grew up around farms. But a lot of these kids have never seen a horse. I've never touched a horse.
Hey, Lee.
It's just it's amazing.
Hey, Lee.
And unfortunately, on a couple occasions, the horses, the males will take a leak. You know, what's that, mommy?
Yeah.
I mean, they have no foggy idea. You ask where milk comes from, and they say from a bottle.
Just so they don't lift their tail.
We've had that happen too.
I come prepared.
Got a pet door for them miniature horses?
Yeah,
Bonnie.
Hey, Lee. We might be convincing John and Judy to get a computer. You think?
No, I've been trying for years and she's not having it.
Well, I don't know.
She does have a smartphone though now.
If you keep doing these reunions on here, I'm sure she'll get one.
You can do it, Judy.
Get an iPad. Makes it easy.
Yeah, that's what my son said. An iPad would be fine.
Yes.
I can't tell you the number of times I've asked Judy what her email address is, knowing that she doesn't have a computer.
I'll have to ask my grandkids to help me learn how to use it.
They will.
I mean,
You can do
the
it.
grandkids are very important for technology.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's who I call.
Oh, yeah.
They are. I'm not.
Yeah. They can help you get it all set up, Judy. You'll love it.
I don't know. I'll try.
And you've been saying that and you don't do it.
I'm old. I'm
You're
old
older than the
now.
rest of
We're
us.
talking to the same age people here.
Yeah, do you know who you're talking to?
Oh, God.
Lee?
Get one, you'll figure it out. Okay.
One concession we have made to old age is to have our motorcycle triked. So now we ride a three-wheel motorcycle, and it's great. It's
Well, we
great.
did that 4 or 5 years ago, but what are you laughing about?
I can just see you. Just
Ellen, we went all the way from Alabama to Pennsylvania on that.
And let me tell you, it's not a stinking Harley either.
I tell you, Ellen.
Yeah, we don't. We used to belong to a big gold club or a gold wing club here.
Yeah.
It's folded. People getting too old, getting rid of the bikes, dying off.
We're going to leave Judd and Nancy now, so
Okay.
goodbye,
Okay,
everybody.
we'll see you again.
Okay.
We'll see
Bye
you.
bye.
Judy.
Thank you.
We'll see you on the new iPad, Judy. We'll see you on the new iPad.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Get it all set up by
Maybe
then.
Santa will bring one.
Oh, but we want it by October for the next meeting.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Ellen.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes.
Ellen?
Yes.
Hey, this is Earl. If you go to Wisconsin, you do not want to be up there as we were last week.
Why? What was going on?
There were gazillions of Harleys. You couldn't hear yourself. Gold wings are okay, but these Harleys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I forget what they called it, but it was some big get together in Tomahawk.
I read about that. Yes. Yeah.
Horrible.
We're up there all of July and half of August.
Ah, well.
And that's a good time. It's a good time. Good time.
We used to say in the old. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Next year, we will connect in Minocqua, Wisconsin. We'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Earl, if you get down, if this virus ever clears up, you get down this way, stop and see us on the way to Florida.
Okay.
Will do. Thanks.
He's looking.
Earl, I remember you on the pole vote.
I was what? Oh, Earl.
Well, yeah. He was good.
Yeah. We did track together.
Yeah, because he was a track guy.
Yeah.
Well, that was a few years ago.
Without track and cross country and wrestling, I would never have fit in. Coming from a very rural area in western Illinois to a new place in the spring, and I was teased a lot. If it wasn't for the track, etc., it would have been a tough adaptation.
That group of friends really helps, no matter what your group is, whether it's track or student council or any of the clubs. That helped so much for all of us. I know it did.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Before our time's out, I got to tell one quick basketball story. When I was a junior, we were going someplace, everybody on the bus. We were going to,
I don't know.
we got lost. The bus driver got lost. And, you know, Herzog was our coach, and they called him the Hall. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And we're going down the road, and the bus driver was lost. Somebody called Ken Wolfie, I think, or
Was this one ours?
Turn left at the next hog pen. And I thought Herzog was going to.
I wear shoes like that.
Anyway.
Don't you?
The next hog pen.
I like the flip flop,
Yeah.
flip flop, flip flop.
So Lee.
Don't make too much noise.
Lee.
No,
Yeah.
I remember Ken. No,
You what?
Say again.
Do you remember Ken Lucy?
else, I don't think so.
Remember Ken?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Never did get on there, did he? Had a picture.
He gave me a really hard time.
Do you want to keep some of
I
that?
came up from western Illinois, and where I came from, we wore white bucks.
Yeah.
And he instantly named me by the N-word. And I was known by that for about a year because I was the only kid in Limestone that wore white bucks. He said I would have been better off in manual, okay? But he gave me a really hard time, but I refused to change my shoes because I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
Most of us didn't.
No.
But anyway,
Yeah, I don't know, Kid Lizzie, last I heard was out in Arizona or something, wasn't he, someplace?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was. if I
Well,
remember right.
he went up and played for Wisconsin for a while after high school, and then I think he came back and did insurance around Peoria.
He
but-
took over his dad's insurance company. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, he played in the Rose Bowl.
No kidding.
One year when Wisconsin went out there.
Well, don't talk about Wisconsin to me. Those turkeys. Actually, we beat them finally last year,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe the year before, I forget.
Yep.
But, I sort of take a beating every time I go up to northern Wisconsin between the Packers and the Badgers.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Hey, well, my own Nebraska's playing football again this year. They ain't gonna win any games, but they're playing.
Right.
So
And
Earl,
I hope over
Auburn, how about that? We beat Auburn.
Earl, where did you teach? Where did you teach?
Down here.
Yeah, right there, red thing.
University of Minnesota.
Down there leaving.
Where? University?
Bye-bye.
University of Minnesota.
Okay, let's see.
Who's leaving?
What's his name? Who was that?
Judd?
No, Judy. What was?
McGee.
No. Oh, I can't think of her name. Anyway, yeah, there's Nancy, but nobody's in the kitchen anymore.
Okay, they're gone. Oh, there she is. I think.
We'll see ya.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go too.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see all you guys later.
See you in a
You
month.
too.
Love you.
Bye.
Have a good month.
Yeah.
Have a good month.
Thank you.
Until
See you, everybody.
Hey, Glenn, you gotta say something next time.
until
Yes, I know.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Bob.
Bobby.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
So long. Bye-bye.
Lee, I'm going to sign off too. This is Ken. Thanks for all you did.
No
Enjoyed it.
problem. We'll see ya.
Yep. Bye-bye.
So long.
Okay.
Adios.
Yeah, Bill.
How do I get off of here now?
You gotta click leave. There should be something that says leave.
Hey,
Okay,
Lee.
there it is.
That's all right. I'll end it from my end.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll
Bye.
see y'all.